Hello and welcome back to We the Revolution. So when we left off, we decided we were going to arrest the mayor. So here we go. Here's our friend. Good morning, citizen. How did they say it? I don't know. I'm still saying Pache. Has asked to see you urgently. He must know. That remains to be seen. Lead the way.
Danton, you traitor! How could you?
Hello, Bosch.
Fidel.
Posh.
Thank you for coming at such a short notice. Danton betrayed me.
Yeah?
Danton, we used to be allies. I asked for his help, but he never came. You did.
We are friends, Jean.
I must destroy him. Make him pay. We
Forget,
must.
he doesn't have a wig. So I guess he's just bald. Oh. We're actually convincing him. Bullheaded. How did he get here? I mean, in this case, I don't think we want to be aggressive. I really don't think we want to be aggressive. I really feel like we play towards the humility. I really feel like that's the play. I mean, these were strong. I mean, those were perfect. That's a strong one, so we'll go with it.
I don't understand.
Oh, they're gonna read
What
it to me.
did they accuse you of? You, of all people, when everyone knows that Paris blooms under your direction.
Apparently, I betrayed France. I am not a saint, I know, but treason? And who is accusing me? That political whore, Danton?
Us.
I do not know for sure, but I can feel that he was involved in those accusations.
I like how he doesn't suspect us at all.
If anyone deserves to be decapitated, it is Danton, for his pretending to be your friend. We need to fight him. You must have some proof of his misdeeds that we could use against him.
I cannot do it anymore. I no longer have the strength to fight it. The whole revolution, the
Go away.
never-ending plots, it is impossible for me to trust anyone. Except you. I do not understand anything anymore.
Well,
Once the trial begins, your fate will be
manipulate
set.
you.
If there is any evidence for treason, the accused cannot be saved. I can, however, make sure that evidence will never be disclosed. But to do that, I need to have proof of Danton's misdeeds. That is the only way. Where do you keep it, Jean?
you can trust me.
Jean, listen to the voice of reason. Every minute brings you closer to
He's
death.
intrigued.
And there is nothing you can do while imprisoned here. I am offering help. Take it.
Really? You will help me. I did something horrible in the past. Someone forced me to do it, and now I am filled with regrets. I will owe you an enormous debt.
What is this?
All proof against Danton is hidden in a safe in my office. Ask my assistant for the key.
Thank you, Bosch. I know what to do with it.
No, thank you. I misjudged you, Fidel. You are a true friend.
Can I just still make
Of
him
course,
guilty
Jean.
anyways?
Of course.
Because he just told me where it was. Oh, we're not even doing this one. Okay, the revolutionaries want this person acquitted. Our family, the aristocrats, and the common folk want death. I'm not too upset with that. What is the news? Oh, deal of a lifetime. There's nothing like having a little chat with someone at your level. For the bank's director, Roy could as well be a flea, irritating but harmless, and lacking the resources to seriously oppose him. The judge of the tribunal, however, is another thing entirely. You invited him for a glass of wine and told him that you have taken an interest in the poor fellow's situation. Abel didn't care at all, until you promised him your lifelong gratitude and a favor. He had a sudden change of heart and agreed to postpone the date of payment. Look at that. Common folk like us a little bit more in there. Almost done with the St. Justice lying. Also almost done with the minister wife fleeing. Can't even add any more to prison. We're pretty even though on death penalty and acquittal, which is kind of interesting. Did that move up any? Oh yeah, because now it's gonna completely fill. Sorry. What did you do? Edmund Mallet, a 44-year-old undertaker. Oh, that's serious charges. Working at the cemetery, the Parisian law enforcement authorities know him well, and as it's not the first time that is sitting in the dock. Previously, this infamous pervert was sentenced for harassing a young aristocrat. We have also learned from our informants that he sells bodies, as they are especially popular. Okay, never mind. Students of medicine. Not where I thought that was going, with pervert and... Okay. The administration turned a blind eye because Mal worked for a beggarly wage and never asked for a raise. Mallet was accused of murdering and desecrating the remains of Laura, the daughter of Marquis de Severac, who has been missing for 2 weeks. The National Guard learned of this case from Jules Moreau, a student of medicine who bought a skull from the undertaker. What was supposed to be a study aid turned out to be the skull of Moreau's close friend, the missing Laura. How did he know it was Laura's skull? Shocked by his own discovery, he became personally involved in the investigation. He assisted the police who searched the house and was actually the one to find the beheaded corpse of a girl hidden in a woodshed. Later, the father of the murdered Laura testified that she often visited the cemetery. She was visiting the tomb of her cousin, a Swiss guard officer who died during the siege of the Tuileries in 1792. It turns out on numerous occasions the girl complained about the local undertakers, claiming that they pestered her in an inappropriate manner. One of them supposedly chased her once, but it was hard to establish and punish the offender. Evidence: the skull. So skull is evidence. Body in the woodshed's evidence. That's part of the personality. That's a trap. That has to be. That's personality? What do we... I don't... We've never had testimony before, have we? Okay, I don't really... We got them all, but I'm not quite sure what they mean by the testimony part. Okay, sir. Let's... Hold on. Also, questions. Did he confess? How did the student recognize the skull? How did the defendant explain that he was desecrating? Okay. Please introduce yourself. People call me the Night Hag. I do not ask for your nickname, but your given name and surname. Ah, well, me mum baptized me Edmund Mallet. You were accused of murdering Marquise Hector's daughter, desecrating her remains, and selling her skull. How do you plead to these charges? The remains were found at the defendant's place. I ain't seen them before. Are you implying that you did not hide it there? Me? No, I didn't hurt her. Why would I hide her body? Sure, someone probably dumped that body as a joke, right? Okay. Everyone was guilty, so... Did the defendant try to persuade Laura Dufort to commit adultery? Oh, you know what they say in the village, if you don't at least whistle at a girlie, she'll be mad at you. But I didn't do nothing more. Speak precisely. Did you call out to her or not? I called something, you know, like, let's go upstairs, sweetheart, but it was just talking. How did the victim react to the talking? One time she cursed me all unladylike, threw stones at me, and ran through the gate. Made me a bit angry, true. Oh, jeez. There's your motive. That flesh-eating savage wanted revenge. Is that why you killed her? No, I might be a skirt chaser, but I'm no killer. Okay. What do you think about the... Yeah. The pus-filled parasite should be beheaded. That's in fashion now, right? Calling the revolution fashion is an insult to the noble movement of the oppressed who... Enough. We all know the nature of the revolution, so the accused would like to kill every member? Yep. Well, female aristocrats included? Oh, no, no, no. Them ladies alright. Yeah, guilt. I think we need to summon the witness, though, to answer some of these questions. Please introduce yourself. Jules Moreau. What was your relationship with the murdered? She was the closest person in the world to me. I have known her my entire life, and that disgusting vagrant. I loved her. Did she love you back? Unfortunately, she did not, but I am certain she would sooner or later have developed feelings for me. Okay. Hold on, what was it? How did the defendant... How did he recognize the skull? Okay. Are you sure that the skull purchased was from... Are you sure that the skull belongs to the victim? Absolutely. What conclusion gives you such confidence? Can you prove it? Laura lost her right upper incisor as a child. Unfortunately, it was my fault. That's how I knew it belonged to her. It could be mere coincidence. Mr. LeJudge, I know what I am talking about. Everything looks as it should. The jawline, the distance between the eyes. The scoundrel probably raped her and killed her and then took off her head. Did he tell you where he found the skull? Yes, but he lied. He supposedly dug it up from an old part of the cemetery. When did you notice whose skull was in your possession? Well, only when I started sketching it did the resemblance strike me. Okay. So... He's not confessing to the crime. It was the chipped tooth. So we need to ask for the last one. Maybe is it, do you admit? Would that be the proper question? It says, how did he explain that he was desecrating corpses? Do you admit to removing the skull of the victim and selling it to Citizen Moreau? I didn't remove nothing. The skull sold for this lady. So you admit to having desecrated corpses? Yes, I have, or I couldn't have afforded bread nor water, but it wasn't. Whose skull was it? No idea. I take them from the random graves of the poorest fellows, only checking if it ain't damaged. Disgusting. Who allows that? Okay, so he just said his salary was low. I mean, I don't feel like we need any more explanation from him. Sounds pretty guilty to me. Everyone's pretty happy with death penalty. I don't know why the revolutionaries are sad. Is it because it's the skull of the aristocrat? Like, y'all are a little... the revolutionaries need to figure out which way they want to swing. Because I feel like I go back and forth with them all the time on these things. I sent in Citizen Edmund to be guillotined. Let the condemned out. Paris will be a safer place. Wonderful. That's only fair. Sell his skull to students. And look at that. 3 out of 3. Yeah, revolutionary. I don't know what to do for the revolutionaries. I give up. Sorry, I had a cat lay down on my keyboard. I mean, let's speak to the common folk, right? I mean, what's the harm in not speaking to the common folk? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like what... Oh my goodness, hold on. Like, I feel like if we don't speak to the common folk, it may be nothing, but... And I don't think we have really any intrigues. Do we have any... Ooh, I'll risk it. Okay, so... Revolution, bullheaded, 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 bullheaded. Let's go aggression. They're both attached. With the crime... We didn't do so great. I think we're okay, though. Future generations will remember that we were not cowards. They will remember us delivering punishments for such hideous crimes. They're already intrigued. Today we have a convict who, as they all say, is innocent. What? You have gained power in France. Now spill the blood of those who oppose the Republic. I don't understand what that last one was. We gained reputation, though. That's why we want to talk to the people. I wonder if someone will buy my head. Dang it, this man. Like, honestly, does this really have anything to do with the revolution? Probably not. Oh, wait, that's actually different faces this time. I don't think I've seen those faces before. Hi, y'all should be happy with me. Yeah, go up. Okay. I still don't understand why she hates me spending time with the children. Because I want the sun to go up. It's just a matter of, do I want Grandpa to go down, or do I want to... Let's just do this one. Maybe I didn't want Grandpa to go down. Thanks, Grandpa. Seized. The hideout has been seized. It'll help your agents operate more efficiently in Paris. Like, can I fix this? Like, I can't move these guys. How does one unblock? Don't want to mess with those guys. Get rid of the bruiser. Okay, he's still... I was curious if he was still in the hierarchy or not. So what do we have on the intrigue? Oh wait, did we fail the arresting the mayor? That didn't look like a success. That looked like a fail. Waiting for the player's decision? What am I waiting on? I mean, he's arrested. What else is there to do? I can't click anywhere else, so I guess I just have to do that. What can we do with the hideout? Calm the crowd. We kind of need to calm the crowd. Oh, there it goes. Ooh! Look at that! Actually, we got a perfect intrigue. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that's a slash through it. Beatrice was able to escape the guards and send a message to Marie. She told her that to be at Rue Saint-Mar with the money to compensate for the damage done by their relationship. We must intervene. Beatrice turned out to be unreasonable. Instead of saving her life and running to the other side of Europe, she remained in Paris to engage in blackmail. She is extorting money from a person she is supposed to love. The entire plan will collapse if she talks about the testimony. Okay, go with the guards. Oh, crap.
Are you going to kill me now?
Did she kill Beatrice?
Will you arrest me only because I was somebody's mistake? Because someone treated me like a possible source of income and nothing more? What does your heart tell you, Monsieur le Juge?
The juge.
Come, Marie. It will be like it never happened, I promise.
Please don't stab me. No, she just dropped the knife in my hand. Is that my fault? I don't know if that's my fault. Well, it says we got a perfect intrigue. So... Yeah, I don't know how to unblock you. And I don't like being stuck here. Oh, the hierarchy. Haha! We have moved up. Now we just gotta take that guy out. And move up a little higher. Day 20. We're still alive. You scoundrel! You serpent! Dan never betrayed me. It was you. He did too. How could you? We were supposed to be friends. Yes. Let us not waste any more time. Admit the accusations for treasons are true, and your daughter shall be freed. I cannot promise the same for you, however. I attacked you because they told me to do it. That is irrelevant. You will be tried like all the other assassins. They will crucify me because of you, the person who promised me this friendship and alliance. They will surely remove you from office, but you will live. Marie will live too. But if you keep barking, you will both lose your heads. You will pay for this, I swear. Maybe, but you will pay first. Your trial begins any minute, so you do not have much time left to think. Uh-oh. Notebook? We're pretty good. Our reputation's great. What did we do? Like, honestly, like, that's great. Like, look at that. We're gold. Everything. Did you confess? Was it counter-revolutionary? With whom did the defendant share information? Did the defendant reveal the identity of the person calling themselves D? Okay. So death is the only option, because that's a little scary looking. So we're gonna go with death. Yeah, we're gonna go with death. Okay, case file. The accused who will now stand before us is Jean-Nicolas Pache, the mayor of Paris, suspected of treason through cooperation with hostile power. He was arrested following the written testimony of Beatrice Caron, daughter of a local cooper, but best known for her connections with the rotten it's like Muscadins, right? The girl admitted to being an Austrian spy and declared that she obtained information from the defendant himself. Thanks to her knowledge, she was allegedly able to disrupt the everyday lives of the Parisians. In exchange for revealing her informant in the city authorities, Caron was expelled from France under the penalty of death should she return. The investigation, which was carried out together with prosecutor Tinvel, indicates that Citizen Pache was following the orders of Austrian employers, and the girl was responsible for exchanging letters between the two. We were unable to find solid evidence for many of the mayor's suspicious acts, but one aspect of the investigation is clear: the delayed construction of the bridge. Enemy forces wished to prevent it, as the structure was to unite France, to become a symbol of the rekindled revolutionary flame. The plotters could also hope to bring shame upon Robespierre himself as the originator and supporter of this undertaking. This evidence of conspiracy was discovered in letters that was confiscated during a search of the defendant's office. All of them were signed with D, and we have not been able to certain the... Okay, so it's gonna be... We have rejected the most popular suggestion, that is Danton, as it is common knowledge that he and Robespierre are political allies as well as friends. Okay, so there's one trap, and there's only one possible mistake. So we have delay construction of the bridge, accusation. Well, that was my only mistake. Okay. Well, the letter is evidence. Oh, jeez, I can only make one more mistake. Okay. I really don't think a symbol of French unity is it. Is it evidence or is it an accusation? If you have a secret correspondent... Hold on, let's look at the note. Oh, there's this letter. For the gentlemen of the Masons Guild are not willing to listen to our arguments, they have suspended their work on the bridge. They will have to be convinced by force. Do it. Robespierre will give in and you will get your payment. D. What would it be? Would that be evidence? Oh, hold on. I gotta talk to him. I want to check the defendant's personal details once again. My name is Jean-Nicolas Pache and I'm the mayor of Paris. You have been accused of spying on behalf of Austria. Do you understand, citizen? Yes, I understand everything. You are not nervous? That is quite unusual for someone in your situation. I am awaiting a just trial. Okay. Okay, cool. I went with evidence because it was on the letter. I mean, everything's gonna be pointing towards guilt. I don't have to worry about that. So we have to see if he reveals who D is. Do you admit to having cooperated with a foreign power? Yes, I do. That was surprisingly quick and straightforward. He's a brave one. What do you think? What does he think? He'll escape the guillotine for his courage? What did you receive in exchange for spying? Most of the time, money, but sometimes we exchange information. I was able to gain valuable knowledge regarding my opponents. What kind of nonsense is this? I am fully cooperating with the court. Okay. I'm gonna say, were any other citizens of France involved in the plan to compromise Robespierre? I do not know. Nobody informed me of such details. But you must have heard something. I was taking money for treason, not to eavesdrop on my employers. Although knowing them, they were almost certainly an alternative plan that involves a prominent citizen. That filthy rat. Okay, so oh, so there, apparently I didn't ask him yet. Do you realize how much harm you did to the revolution due to the complications around the bridge's construction? Yes, such was the intention of my secret employers. The bridge was supposed to connect the two shores of some river, I'm assuming, where two areas inhabited by vastly different people were to meet halfway. Please spare me the propaganda, I know it by heart. Shut your mouth and listen to your betters. You do not appear to regret your actions. Because I'm not flagellating myself in public, I do not regret it, and what I am doing here now should be sufficient proof of that. But you want to silence me, the prosecution chosen by the prosecutor, sorry. It has always been about dividing the French. It worked before and still continues to do so. Citizen, there's something you need to see. I'm not ready, am I dying? Wait, we're still doing his trial, though. Did my family die? What happened? That's a face of shock and horror. Please don't be Grandpa.
Frederick.
No.
My son.
Oh, I'm about to cry. The child didn't deserve it. For the sins of fathers. Oh no, now our wife's gonna leave us. We had such a good reputation. Who could have done this? Don't hate me. We're supposed to have a good relationship. We're supposed to be happy. He wrote me letters and drew pictures. I read to the family and you hated it. You scumbag, my child. Alexis, try to calm yourself. Citizen Fidel, we heard about your tragedies. Is there anything all of you, shut the hell up. Why did you kill my boy? Your Honor, I did not kill anyone. Why did you do it? What am I even being accused of now? Of killing my child. I was in a cell at this time, and we had a deal. I would not make any move, I swear. Still so docile, even when there is a dead child in the equation. Who killed my son? I have no idea. Who is behind this? Tell me immediately or you will go straight to the scaffold. See, the judge is threatening me without the guillotine for his own gain. I did not say half those words correctly. This is not a trial. This is a farce. Quiet, child killer. Can I not ask him any more questions? I didn't finish my thing. Yeah. Did he say he would do with Beatrice? Because apparently he said something. I can't ask him any questions. I'm gonna say... I mean, this report's probably not gonna be great. Why are y'all still upset about this? That's my question. I don't know if he's a child killer, but still, like, Jesus Christ, people. Really? Now we have these too? The salt merchant orders some special empty weights that he used to weigh salts. His customer lost 40 grams each kilo they bought. He's committing fraud. That's guilty. 70-year-old cheat on his wife with a prostitute. Okay, I mean, you just cheated on your wife, like, whatever. 18-year-old Beau and his younger brother Fabian used to spend their evenings looking for a well-dressed woman. Yeah, that's kind of guilt. Okay. I mean, we did gain some back. Oh, that signature was way off. I'm sentencing you to death. You will pay for my son. Justice. That's what happens to traitors. I have kept my part of the deal. Now keep yours and show me you're a man of honor. Our reputation went up. Oh, we got a 4 out of 4. I guessed. I'll take it. Oh, dinner's gonna be real awkward tonight. Oh, we are talking to the people. We are talking. Reveal this. Carefree? Why are we carefree about the defendant? Attached. Good enough. There are no shades of gray to crime, only guilt or innocence. Give a round of applause for the play Killed for Nothing. What is that speech? We are not worthy of that freedom if we let the old system and rotten morality poison our country. I mean, they're satisfied. I'll take it. We have a great reputation. I am not a murderer. Drop it. Maybe, like, okay, these also look like new faces. I swear we had, like, the same faces. Oh, now dinner's awkward. Where is Bernard? He is hiding somewhere, crying. I do not know what to... Why would you even open your mouth? It is your fault. You gambled with our lives. I tried to save you. We know. Do you really know? Because I can't see anything beyond destruction. I haven't for a long time now. I'm truly sorry. We need to stay together. We must... You stay together? I have to take care of our remaining son. He can't understand why someone wanted his brother dead, though he needs to understand it. She's gonna plummet. I cannot change his action. Yeah, I figured. Did I, like, do something to make him die? Like, did I mess up somewhere? Like, was that an option where he wouldn't die? Huh. Well, now they're no longer blocked. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's injured. Let's send you here. I guess in... Alright, let's, guess let's go for that. Or should I? No. Let's do that. He's injured, so I don't know what really to do with him. I guess just chill there. I don't freaking know, man. Oh, hierarchy. He's gone. Oh, we don't have any intrigues. So at the hideout... let's calm the crowd. Let's do that one. Hold on. I don't know. Let's calm the crowd. Yeah. We don't really have anything else to do. So. Day 21. I guess we can't quit our job. Cutscene? Cutscene. What's his funeral? Maybe this was supposed to happen. The only thing about this game is I don't really know how much of it is a consequence of my choices and how much of it is supposed to happen. Like with Telltale games, there's obviously some choices where it's a consequence, and there's obviously other choices that don't really matter because it happens anyways. Oh. Tell him, mother. Silence. What? Tell him or I will. What do you want her to tell me? We heard that you have the mayor's daughter. Yes, the trial is scheduled for tomorrow. Does everything depend on you then? I will not do it. Why not? It would be disreputable. Disreputable? Yeah, disreputable. And killing our children is not? I cannot. She's not to blame. Kill her. You're so young yet talk about murder like it's nothing. Let them suffer like we did. Kill her. We want her blood. Send my brother to the gallows. Sending my brother to the gallows is nothing to them. You frighten me. You'll truly be frightened if you won't do as we said. Are you gonna leave? Literally, it's all pretty much the same outcome. Like, opening night at the theater, the concerto, and the stroll. Let's just go with this one. That works. He's injured. New opportunities. The statue has reached another level of development. You can now seize another... Oh! Around stage 2. What does the political salon do? Actions granted will facilitate your work at the court. use this building. Okay. You're inactive. That's controlled by... The enemy has 3 sections. Increase influence. You're taking over that section. You're blocked. You're inciting the crowd. I'm gonna fight you. Yeah. That's actions with the let's guess facilitate the persuasions. What does that do for me? I can't move this, so there we go. All the events, okay. I guess I can't do 2 of these, so let's leave it right there and end the day. Oh, this video might be a little long, but it's okay. Big things happened. Big. Huge. Oh, and this is her daughter. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one right here because we just had a lot of things happen, and I feel like this is a good stopping point. I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this, and I hope to see y'all next time.